Hola! Anna Spaces 2018. Wow, that was really fast. How do you even do that? Do you log on Instagram right as someone goes live? Or do you have notifications on? No, very good questions. I'm deciding if I need oil or not on my face because I'm about to do my makeup. And I had a facial the other day, and so it makes my skin feel kind of like a rough alligator. I've never touched alligator skin, but I feel like it's just very, it's not scaly, it doesn't look scaly, but you know, there's just it's rough texture. My Instagram was open so I didn't get notified, boo. Aw. I know, it's been a second since I've done a live stream. Oh jeez. Good morning, y'all. So I'm in the process of continuing to re-export this video to try to make it perfect, but I think I might just upload the first one because I feel like overall I like how it looks the best. But then there's parts where the white is just blinding, and I'm I hate that because it's really good quality and I messed it up. So, what you gonna do, huh? It's your birthday, gave you a shout out. Laura G 2075, happy birthday. Why did you stop singing? I never stopped singing. I continuously sing. If you go to my YouTube, I post videos all the time. I think people think I stopped singing for some reason, but nope, still doing it. So you should check it out if you are if you want to catch up. Or I release everything on Spotify, so if you want to follow me there, then you'll just be updated. So here's the dilemma. Since I just had a facial, I don't want to clog my pores with anything, so I don't want to put any makeup on. But I'm going to do I'm going to a shoot for one of my friends, so I want to look good as well. So I think I'm going to just put concealer over the blemishes and then not touch the rest of my face, which is kind of ironic because these are the ones that need to breathe and shouldn't be covered with anything. But, you know, I don't know. Life. It's confusing. Also, these are some of my favorite lip glosses. I got them from this website, Yes Style, and I forget what they're called because there's a sticker covering it. But, Dear Darling. Oh, that's cute. Wow, this is probably not exciting at all. I'm sorry, guys. Patience. One sec. But also with the video I was uploading, the other one's already ready. Tags done, cover done, all of the little stuff on YouTube. So that's why I'm kind of pushing that. Sing us something now. Smithereen! Yes! We need to shoot ASAP. Because our last shoot turned out so good. The animal that was in my room, I killed it. I got my shoe and it was yeah, it was intense. So you're probably oh, that's weird. Look, the thing came off the top of that. I just wanted to hop on here and say hi, because I feel like it's been ages. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Okay, so whenever you have scabs, it looks so gross because the makeup sits into all of the dryness, and it looks even worse than if you just had no makeup. Don't like that. Not about that life. Again, what are you gonna do? Do I just wear no makeup? Do I have a second job besides YouTube? No. I do YouTube full-time, and believe me, it is a full-time job. Recording and filming is actually a lot of work. However, I am doing something personally, wow, that was weird. I'm doing something that I personally enjoy and want to do more of, and that is personal training and fitness. And so that's something I've recently been studying and something Don't pick your pimples, maybe you won't scab. You know, I've tried that, but I struggle with that because I really feel like if I pick them, it'll help them heal because it'll get the ookie stuff out. The ookie? Wow. I'm just making up all kinds of words today. But I just wanted to let you know I have a video coming today, and I'm uploading it. Am I still acting? I'm still submitting myself to stuff, but I don't have an agent, so it's kind of been more low-key. Use Stage Line products on your face? What's that? Is that like a brand? You love my shirt? Thank you. So I love these because they go on, and they kind of make it look like you have like wet, glossy lips in a weird way. And it just feels like really refreshing. What? Where's Marissa? She doesn't live here, so she's at home. Please sing on here. What do you guys want me to sing? You are my sunshine. You make me happy. That's not the right words, but it's alright. I feel like I haven't gone live in so long that I don't even know how to be live right now. Chromebook details, please. What do you want to know? I can give you all the hot... Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Dang. Okay, guys, so in my video that I just posted yesterday, I wanted to show something. It's this little, it's kind of a silly trick, like it doesn't do anything, but I thought it looked so cool, and I watched this whole video and tutorial on the Chromebook and all the fun features, and so there's this thing where it spins the screen. So it's like, you know? And I was like, that's so cool. And I totally forgot to show that off. It's like one of my favorite things. Also, there's a search button on the side. If you press it, you can search your laptop or Google, and it just searches everything, which is also awesome. I didn't show two of like the coolest things. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool features. And if you want my opinion on if I think that's good for like heavy workloads, I would say no. I think that's good for like students or people who need just like a basic workstation with apps. Like it's cheaper than a phone, so if you need apps and you want to get things done, then I like just basic things that you could do on a phone and you want a bigger like tablet but it's cheaper, I would suggest a Chromebook. However, I think that if you want a heavier loaded workstation, that's not the one for you. Like if you're doing hardcore editing, video editing, or different things. Does that make sense? But I'll retrial singing on scene the 21st of June, and even if you can't wait, I'm so stressed. Do you have any advice to give me? I would recommend practicing in front of friends and family. So the more that you practice, the more comfortable you'll be. Because for me, when I'm not prepped enough, that's when I get nervous, because then when I'm on stage, I'm like, oh no, I hope I remember the words. But if you know it so well, then even if your nerves kick in and you're like, crap, I don't remember anything, it's almost second nature and like a habit. So then it's like your instincts kick in and you'll remember things easier instead of being in your head. So even if you're in your head, you'll still know the words because it's like you know it so well. I think that's what you were asking. Innies or outies? I'm an innie, so I'm going to say innies are more superior. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm very tired because I stayed up last night trying to export different color versions of this video. I finally set on something, but then I realized the highlights are too bright, so now I'm like starting over. So I went to bed at like 4 and I woke up at 9. Ugh. How do you deal with anxiety and depression? You know, that's such a tricky one because I know some people, like, clinically you need medication to, I mean, not clinically. I do think everything can be solved and like worked through naturally. It just takes more times, sorry. I start reading comments and then yeah. But I do think that there are some things, like personally, that you can do. What am I doing? That can help with anxiety or depression. And I was actually talking with my boyfriend Quibus about this the other day, because I've been kind of feeling like I'm in a rut, or just feeling extra down lately, and I'm not quite sure why, but we were talking about how a part of what makes us feel good and confident and like in a routine is self-discipline, and when we don't have that, then that kind of totally distracts from, it's like if you had dessert for dinner every night, you'd start to feel sick and you'd be like, why do I feel so crappy? It's like, well, you're not treating your body right. Like, eat well, have dessert in moderation. But for example, if I know having a morning routine helps, if I know, reading a book and journaling in the morning and working out makes me feel better and more confident and productive, and I'm not doing those things, then I'm kind of setting myself up to feel like I'm not living to my potential or doing the things that are like the healthy, good things for me. So if I wake up and I go straight to work and I'm like, I have so much to do, I'm already in stress mode. So then I'm like, I can't handle life. It's hard. However, if it's reversed and I like set discipline and like I know I'm going to feel good if I do this, then it helps a lot. So finding the things that you need and being adult enough and mature enough to like make time for that, even if it sucks, even if you're like, I really hate reading, I don't even want to do this right now, but if afterwards you feel better and more satisfied, then I feel like that's where it's like worth it. Like, okay, I feel better about, not even about myself, but I think there's something mentally where it's like structure is so good and healthy and we don't like that. Also, I'm not ignoring anyone, I'm just answering one of the questions. So, who's your celebrity crush? Quibus Polkiter. I finally know how to say his name. It only took a year. It's funny because I remember one of the first times we had like a good conversation. I didn't even know who he was, but we were trying to say his last name. It was really funny, and I felt so good because I like said it pretty good. And now I'm dating him, so what are the chances? Maybe because it's not as happy as yesterday, but it doesn't mean it's a bad day. Exactly. There's always going to be comparison. And also, we were talking about something, how even the mundane, like boring days are so beautiful. Like when you're not in pain or dealing with like crazy situations, even the boringness of life in those days are beautiful. Which is something that's kind of a weird perspective, because you think like, I want to do exciting things all the time. What kind of makeup are you using? I'm using Maybelline Better Skin, because I was having some skin issues, so I use this to kind of, I don't know if it actually helps with acne, but it says it does, so I like it. And then I use Bye Bye Breakout, because again, any red spots are usually acne, so I try to like cover those up. And then the powder kind of just like softens everything. Do you suggest to buy HP laptop or Chromebook? Personally, again, this is a personal preference, what you need in a workstation. So if you want something just easy and you need apps and you want a cheaper, not cheaper, but a more affordable option, the Chromebook is great for like all of those needs: browsing, apps, Netflix, Lightroom, like anything you could need for like your basics. The Chromebook has that all, and it's like a way cheaper starting point. So like right now they have sales for like $150 off, and you can get it for like $350 to $400 for like one of the more simple ones. But the HP laptop, those can, go up to like $1,800. And so, for example, as you guys know, I did a partnership with them like end of last year for the Surface Book. And I still have that one as well, and that's like my go-to laptop personally. However, there's pros to both. So for me, that's more quick, efficient, but it's also a lot pricier. For example, the one I am using, I think it was like $1,600. And so yeah, it's more powerful and more efficient, but it comes at a price. So if you want just like apps and you're like, you know, I don't really need a powerful thing to edit videos and I don't really need all of these like extra features, then I would go with the Chromebook. So again, totally preference and what you're like looking for in it. But that's my honest opinion. Okay, what am I doing? Let us do some highlighter. I wonder what collaboration between Against the Current would look like. Oh, I would love that. Chrissy's amazing. Actually, you've told me about how I could handle my stress on scene, and I keep the video, and my best friend are always watching it before going on scene. Aw, Alicia, that's amazing. I'm so glad that helps. I'm going to the movies next week with a friend. I kind of like her, but I don't know if she likes me. Any tips? Be yourself. Honestly, just go have fun, because if something's meant to happen, like, you can kind of drop some hints without being like, so do you like me? Like, you can kind of be a little flirty or like compliment her, and you can read body language. So if she's like, oh thanks, or she like compliments you back, or like, you know, little things like she touches your arm, or she's like laughing, or she's kind of shy, it's like, there's little things where it's like, if things are going well, you guys are gonna hang out again. And so if you overthink it, like, you can just get in your head and it makes it not fun. But if you go just have a good time, chances are it'll actually increase the likelihood of something happening. And if nothing is going to happen, then it'll decrease the stress because you're just having a good time. Which is so much simpler put, because when you're in the moment, it's so much harder. And I don't think it's always that easy. Are you good at any sports? I did gymnastics for 9 years, so that was kind of like my thing. I did a video on it actually I collaborated with the Olympics, which was insane. And it's so funny because they came to me and they're like, hey, so we're doing, you know, this huge thing for the Olympics coming up, and we're wondering if you could like maybe talk about the Olympics, and I'm like, I want to do something physical because I love gymnastics. I wanted to go to the Olympics when I was 15. I'm like, this is a thing, I want to do it, like, go back, see what I can do at the gym. And so then it turned into this whole thing where I was doing all these moves and trying things from when I was like 12. And I still could do quite a bit, which surprised me. But it became so fun, and there's like old clips from when I did gymnastics in it. And it was a really overall like inspiring, empowering video. So if you want, go check it out. Just type in like Tiffany Alvord Olympics. I went to the Olympics, guys. Just kidding, but I worked with the Olympics, which to me is like the same thing. Okay, it's not the same thing, but I felt very accomplished. So, you know, don't burn my pedestal, my vision, my achievement. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Turned 30 this last year, and last week I finally got my first girlfriend. It felt so much more comfortable and easy. I'm so happy for you. That's exciting. Yay. Congrats. Also, happy 30th. Hope this year is amazing. How do I deal with a friend who is toxic and not nice to me anymore? Any ideas on what to do? I already ignore her and she's not getting the hint. You know, honestly, in that case, I think you set boundaries. So if she kind of doesn't get the hint, like you already are doing, just give that space. You can still be a nice person, still, you know, respond on occasion, but you can even have a conversation with her at some point if it's something that brings you down. So it's like, hey, I'm so sorry, but I realized either, one, you can approach it like either the dynamic between us needs to change because I don't feel uplifted, or not uplifted, but I don't feel good about myself when I talk to you, and I feel like you can just say your feelings and how it makes you feel. If there's something that could be fixed, if she's just mean and you're like, I don't want anything to do with you, then just keep kind of giving your distance and setting boundaries. Like, I'm sorry, I'm taking this time for my mental health. I'm taking this day for myself, or sorry, I'm busy, and people can get the hint. But if you want to be straight up, you could be like, hey, I'm so sorry, like, I've really enjoyed your friendship over the years, but recently I feel like it's become a little negative and a little toxic for my health because of, you know, X, Y, and Z. And so, like, it's, I need to do this for me, and it's not a personal thing, because it's just like, I'm sorry, like, it's almost like breaking up with a friend, but not as dramatic. I don't know. I hope that helps a little. Hi from Singapore. Yay! I miss Singapore. Oh my gosh. I wrote a song and don't have a melody on it. Do you have any tips on how to make a melody for a song? If you have a piano, you can kind of doodle on the song. Doodle on the piano and kind of sing and see how it feels. Usually simple melodies for me can come a long way because they're more catchy. So even if it's like da 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 da, so it's like da 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 da, you know, it's not like anything like you know, you can just kind of pick out little melodies, or yeah, kind of just stay on one note and change one note at a time and see how it feels and go with like the mood of what you're feeling. Tiff, are you thinking to vlog with Quibus like Jess and Gabe and also marrying soon? Whoa, calm down, man, calm down. We got time, okay? Honestly, I'm not sure. I would definitely be down for that. I need to talk to Quibus because I'm not sure where he actually stands on that. I know he's down to vlog and he has amazing ideas. But I also know we both like space and privacy as far as just like living life and not feeling like we need to show the world everything. I think I'm more inclined to want to do that. So I would be more, I would want to say yes more, but also here's the interesting thing. The interesting thing is I think we have slightly different personalities for on camera, if that makes sense. So I feel like in the past, like, our humor's different, so the way he executes like videos and talking to the camera is way different than my style of that. And so I'm just like blah blah blah, and he's more like, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. He has like a different approach with like execution and how he says stuff, and so I feel like we might be awkward vloggers. Like, I don't know if we vlog well together is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know. I did a vlog in South Africa and another one in New York that I still need to edit. But all I'm trying to say is I'm not quite sure it would be entertaining. It might just be like awkward. But we'll see. We'll see. But to answer your question, I would love to vlog more with him, but I don't know if that's his cup of tea. But I need to ask him because maybe he'd be like, yeah, babe, let's do it. Okay, he wouldn't do it like that. He doesn't talk like that. Although it's really funny because he sometimes will put the Snapchat filter on with like the hat, and he'll pretend to act like all cool, kind of like a, I don't know the right, like a appropriate way to say it, but like a douchebag kind of guy. And I think it's really hilarious. And this has no point other to the fact that there's something about guys that are like bad guys that I don't know what it is, but girls like it. Like, I'm like, for some reason that doesn't, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just babbling here. I should stop. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my makeup. Okay. It's been a long time since you used to sing, like on live chats or just like in general, because I sing all the time. I was abandoned at birth. Can you help me feel worth something? I cannot give you your self-worth or your identity. However, I can recommend some books that have helped me tremendously. One is The Truest Thing About You. Amazing book. It kind of gets to the source of who you are, instead of your circumstances, your life, what you do, because that's not who you are, which is so fascinating, isn't it? That we meet people and we're like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. What do you do? It's like, that has nothing to do with who someone is. It's like, I work at, you know, the chocolate factory. Does that give you any insight into me? Not really. Like, we never ask, like, heart questions. Like, oh, how are you? How's your life? Or, I don't even know. You know, I don't know how to have small talk. That's one of my fears. I need to, like, get over it. The other day we had this event, and when I don't know what to say, I just freeze up, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna not say anything because then I won't feel stupid when I say something that doesn't make sense. Life, it's hard. Okay, actually I need to hurry and I should be uploading my video right now. Okay. When's your next vlog or Q&A? I just filmed one yesterday, so I'm hoping to edit it this weekend, which I should probably also be doing right now. I also had a video on like microblading, which is like tattooing your eyebrows, but I'm not sure because I don't know if I should just put that on my vlog channel or if that kind of content would be good on my main, on my main channel. Because I really want to start adding like 2 videos a week on my main channel and do like talking or story time or like, I don't know, not vlogs, but like more like how-tos or I don't know, different stories of different things I've gone through. And then the vlog channel obviously would still be vlogs. But I don't know, do I just put all of that on my second channel and keep strictly music for my main channel? So many questions, and this is why I feel anxious all the time, because I'm like, I don't know what the answer is. Bad boys attract me? No. Because that gets old real quick. I want someone who respects me and who listens to me and makes me feel heard and valued. But yeah, that's my answer. You love me, I love you. Also, I gotta get to a video shoot, so I'm gonna wrap up. Actually, I guess I'll keep talking for a second while I finish my makeup, but I do got to get going. By golly, it's been a while since I've live streamed. Where's your blonde friend at? Blonde friend? Which one? Julie or Kayla? I used to live stream all the time with my friend Kayla, but she is in Utah. Truth or dare? Truth. Dare. Actually, I don't know. That game scares me. I'd rather have a conversation than just talk about whatever the truth is. You know? I've had friendship, but I feel like she didn't really support me as one. No offense. I've been there to a T. I get that. I get it. Thoughts on doing a collab with Jess and Gabe? I would love to. They're awesome. I just never want to impose because, though I like worked with Gabe on Guilty Party, I'm not like super close with them. Quibus is actually probably better friends with them. However, that's not something where I'm like, I don't like inserting myself into situations or like forcing things. So it's like, if it fell together one day, then sure. But I'm never going to be one to like pry and be like, yo, can we do this? Because I just feel bad. What video editing and sing, what laptop do you recommend? I do video editing and sing. The HP, I would recommend that if you're trying to do more video editing, just because exporting is going to be a lot faster, and then you have like it's just a more sturdy workstation. But make sure you get it at Best Buy. Actually, Best Buy does match like all the prices, so you can't really like beat that if you're buying it new, that is. Oh, so many hearts. You guys are so sweet. What's going on in the background? Someone's getting their lawn done. So gardeners. Or maybe it's someone getting their yard redone and they're cutting like, oh no. Oh no. It just got way thick. Having trouble sleeping properly over the last week. Having the occasional nightmare. Any tips on how to deal with it? Honestly, I'm in the same boat with you. If you find the answer, please let me know. Personally, for me, I think it's just because I've been so anxious. So then at night, it's like my brain's trying to figure everything out. And it's just like, I'm like, ah. So I wake up sweating and I'm like, why? But it's like, oh, it's because I've been stressed. It all makes sense. All the night sweats when you wake up drenched. You got to dry your face and change your clothes. It's annoying, and I don't know why. Would I take an arrow in the knee for Quibus? Is this like a life or death situation? And if someone stabs me with an arrow in the knee, then he lives? Because obviously the answer would be yes. I would say yes to a stranger if it meant someone's life was saved. So, yes. Okay, I really gotta go. I should have uploaded the video. Okay. I'm gonna go do it right now. So go to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Should I just upload the glowy one and not care about it being too white? Dang it, I hate being so indecisive. And the thing is, it doesn't matter, because you guys are gonna watch it regardless. You just got your certification! Yay, that's so exciting! I need to finish my last chapter. I think that's another reason I've been feeling so stressed, because I'm so close to finishing, but there's so many other little things going on, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm forgetting all the information. I need to do this right now. So that's something I need to do literally in the next 2 weeks before the 6 months is up, and I need to do that ASAP. Oops, how do you make the chat disappear? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, but I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Maybe I'll go live more if you want. Okay,